What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul Beasy here, back with another video. Today we are taking on Still Smokin, rank number 26 in the world. So today is a big matchup. I have both of my accounts playing in this LvL, so we will see 6 drives here. We will see what we can do. We do have 3020 power. That is simply because I do take out one of my dime cornerbacks and put in the John Johnson playoff card to boost my Gurley +1 overall more. And I haven't trained him up fully. So 3020 to 3000 power. We almost get the edge there for that kickoff return, but we don't quite get it. So we're going to start the way we always do, guys. Flipped, halfback, cutback. We'll see what we can get here. Get some nice blocks there and a nice block there. And we get around him, but get caught up there. So now we're going to go halfback blast. Here's a field goal safe zone. We bounce to the outside, get around one guy, and watch this cut here. Whoop! Goodbye. Edelman wasn't quick enough to get out there and make that block, so I had to do it all myself. We had 2 nasty cuts there, guys. Here, I read this coverage wrong. I thought that they were going to blitz instead of drop back into coverage, so I thought that wide receiver was going to be wide open. So I read that coverage wrong. I should have rolled out there, and we would have probably had it. But nice long halfback blast touchdown. Let's jump into drive number 2 here, guys. As I said before, no bonus, just playing them head up. So let's take our kickoff here. This one is in the end zone. We will move out of the way, take our 25 free yards, and we'll start the same way. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Flipped halfback, cutback. Here is field goal safe zone, and we cut around him, and we break 2 tackles there, but we can't quite get away. But here we are going to go halfback dive, 4 wide receiver to try to get up and get that first. We don't quite get it, but 3rd and 1, we are going to go fullback dive here. And they're already blitzing, but we do get across that first down line. So here we are going to go with halfback blast. So we bounce to the outside. We got a big gain here, guys. And huge gain there. So now we are going to go with halfback toss. And we bounce to the outside, and we get stuffed there. Our guard is not fast enough. I would really like a faster guard. Here we're going to go power O. We bounce to the outside, and our cornerback sheds his block and just grabs me up. So 3rd and 8 here, guys. Immediately, first thing I'm thinking, spacing switch. Great for 7 yards. Most of the time you can get more than that. But as you can see here, tight end hit him. He has to reach out for it. And like I said, great for 7 yards. We do get only 7. So we're on a 4th and 1 here. Immediately, my first thought is hitch and go. But then I thought about it. Don't want to overthink it. Just going to go with halfback dive goal line. And we get stuffed. I watched this film over and over and over again. I was so frustrated. Both of my guards, or my guard and my center, get backed up and get closed together basically on me as I'm running through the hole, so I can't even fit through the hole. So I was very frustrated. I'm just gashing the guy, and I get stuffed on a stupid halfback dive 1 yard. So here we're going to go flipped halfback, cut back here, guys. Bounce to the outside. Whoop. And we are gone. Of course, it is not a coincidence anymore. After I drop a stupid drive, I get a banger on the next play. So here, now, we're just going to scramble it in. We saw they dropped in coverage before. That's my new Donovan McNabb that has some speed finally. So I'm excited about that. But we do end the day on 14 there. Should have had 3 TDs. I was pretty frustrated there to not get 3 TDs. Here is the drives from my alt account. We do have a pretty good advantage on these ones. And we will take the kickoff and just let this one go. 25 free yards. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're going to start the same way. Flipped halfback, cutback, guys. We bounce to the outside and cut around this guy, but when we cut in to get around him, that other defender grabs me up. So here we're going to go halfback blast. That was a nice gain on cutback, though. Cut inside, around 2 defenders. Oh, we almost busted loose. But Another nice gain there. We're going to go halfback toss here. And I cut in a little bit too late. I should have cut in a little earlier, and I probably would have been able to get some decent yardage out of that one. Here we're going to go power out, and we bounce to the outside, and we got the blocks are set up, so we get our first touchdown. Here we're going to go spacing switch, and we roll to the outside, but two blitzers just come unblocked and just grab me. I tried to throw the ball, couldn't quite get it. So he took a huge sack on that 2-point, but now we know what coverage is there for this guy. And we will take our kickoff here, let it go out, get the free 25 yards, and we'll start with flipped halfback, cutback again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here we go, we bounce to the outside, and we get some nice blocks there. And we've got a huge gain there just to start off the drive. We're going to go halfback blast here. And we cut inside. And we get a decent gain, about 5 yards there. Here we're going to go power O. And we get stuffed there. 3rd and 7, guys. Here we are going to go with spacing switch. And the tight end there, we hit him. And see there, it actually worked out like I would love to on our second drive, where he turns around and just gets that extra couple yards. All we needed was one more on that drive. But, you know, sometimes you get that bad luck, that EA voodoo. So here we're going to go halfback toss. And unblocked guy, you know, fullback out in front of me, doesn't make the correct block, so we just get stuffed there. Here's halfback, cutback, flipped, bounce to the outside, get around one guy, and we do get up for a decent gain. Get a bunch of that yardage back. Here we go, 3rd and 2, live and you learn. This time we're going hitch and go. Not trying to dive it up. We hit our drag route right before the blitz comes in, and we get a nice gain there. So we get up to about the 2-yard line. Now we're going to dive it up for wide receiver, halfback dive, and we go straight up the middle and get our touchdown smash mouth style. Now we're going to go with spacing switch again, and we just hit our wide receiver who is open. After seeing that first coverage, I did see it takes a second for that safety to get over to that wide receiver in the flat. So snapping the ball, hitting them, and getting that 2-point. So here's our kickoff here, guys. Now we're going to start it off with flipped halfback, cutback. And we bounce to the outside, get some blocks here, whoop, and we are gone for another banger. So overall, ran the ball down this guy's throat. Now watch this 2-point. Like I said, I saw the coverage they had, leaves the guy in the flat open for a couple seconds, so we just bullet right away. And it takes a second for that defender to get over, so we just bulleted over to him. So 22 on the alt, 14 on the main, with an unfortunate drop drive getting stuffed on a halfback dive for needing 1 yard. But that happens sometimes. So overall, happy with my performance. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Paul Beezy's out.